first week of March. Which means it's time to start some seeds. I like to start seeds the first week of every month. Just keeps me on a routine. We gotta get a lot going now. It's kind of like fake spring here in North Carolina, where it's really, really, really hot during the day and then almost freezing at night. I have a high tunnel, so I can plant things earlier, keep it warm in there, keep it cool in there if I want to put the walls down. Today I'm starting 4 different kinds of tomatoes, 3 different kinds of peppers, flowers that take a little bit longer than others to germinate, and a whole tray of fun green veggies like cabbage and bok choy and celery and lettuce. Here's my table for starting seeds set up. Yes, it is my kitchen table, and this is my kitchen. And then over here are our grow lights. So we keep grow lights in our kitchen so that we're always monitoring our plants. This is some broccoli that I started last month. So it's been growing the month of February, and now it's ready to go in the ground. All right, now that the planting part is done, we have to go make nice little beds for the seeds. So off to the high tunnel where I keep my soil, and we'll get some trays ready and bring them inside to poke some holes and put some seeds in. Come on with me. We made it to the high tunnel on this rainy day. Let's go inside and see how warm it is. Oh, yes. These rows were just mowed down. We can plant our spring broccoli, and this is still just cover crop. This is my seed starting table. Well, one of them. Here's where I do all the dirty work with the soil, and I get it wet, and I make a nice little bed for my seeds. And then I take it inside my house where it's nice and warm so that the seeds can germinate. Tomatoes and peppers need a big cell. They need a lot of soil to start off with. So I like to put them in these big ones. Things like flowers and lettuce and cabbage, I'm gonna do them in one of these. This is a seed starting soil mix. I like to add a little bit of water. We are making the most delicious mud bed. Mix, 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 mix. Ooh, I made it just wet enough so it makes like a stick it together snowball. Yeah. First tray of soil has been labeled. So I'm gonna start with my tomatoes and my peppers. So everything is labeled, everything looks good. So now I get to get dirty and put a hole in every single cell. And then in each hole, I'll put like 2 or 3 seeds. And then when they come up, I will thin them out just to 1 per cell. And that will be what we plant in the garden. I did a tomato sauce making video. Here's the link. Check it out. And I used these seeds to grow my tomatoes. Time to grow more because that sauce is so good. So I use a Paisano paste tomato. Doesn't have a lot of water in it. It's really chunky. It's like this shape. A lot grow on one plant. So I'm gonna plant 15 Paisano tomato plants. And 15 plants should be enough for delicious tomato sauce and salsa this summer. Here's how I like to put seeds in the soil. I open up my little seed packet right here and I give it a little crease, and then I just bring the seeds right down to the here, and then I go like this. Tap, 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 tap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, When they start to grow, I'll thin them out to one per cell. Time to tuck them in. Tuck, 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 tuck. Now I'm just gonna fill in the rest of this tray with the other varieties of tomatoes and peppers. I have Mountain Fresh, I have Purple Cherokee, and everybody's favorite, Sun Gold. These are like cherry tomatoes, but they're orange and they taste amazing. Their skin is very delicate, so you gotta just eat them that day, right off the vine, or put them in a salad right from your garden. Final step of my seed starting day is to bring that tray down to my basement and put it on this mat. This is a heating mat. It's plugged in right there, and it just keeps all of the soil nice and warm. The seeds, they want to sprout in warm soil, and also wet soil. So I give them a little more water. Here we are. Everything that we started in March is now on the heating mat in the basement, and we will leave it here until we see teeny little tiny sprouts of life, and then they come upstairs and go under the grow lights. So we've got tomatoes and peppers, we've got lettuces, cabbages, and spinaches and flowers, and here onions, red onions, celery, watermelon, cantaloupe, and eucalyptus. You know, you gotta try something new every year. Thanks for starting seeds with me, friends. This broccoli is ready to go. I'm gonna bring it outside on my porch to harden it off, get it used to being outside in fresh air and a little bit of a temperature fluctuation instead of being inside my nicely conditioned house. So we'll let the broccoli get some air today. We'll plant it in the ground probably next week. So I'll see you for a video then. Bye.